Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free for me. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free to see. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for visiting Tab's Glasses. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe so when I do post videos, you will get that notification. And if you're not new here, give me a like, give me a comment, let me know you watch and you like it. Today's video, well, first of all, I want to show y'all, I'm driving, so excuse me. But today's video, I want to show y'all this coffee I got that's so good. Y'all probably already had it. It's by Starbucks. It's like the regular little cold coffee. They sell them in a jar, but then they got this mocha peppermint one I just had. Oh my God, it's so good. But that's not what this video is about today. I just wanted to say that because I wouldn't throw that in there. Today's video is going to be about how I am very confused and I'm very in awe at how some women are and how women in general, our species is so weird. I know men say that all the time, but me being a woman and being in a women's shoes and being around women, yeah, y'all are so freaking confusing. It's horrible. Y'all don't know how to motivate each other y'all should. We should be, first of all, women, y'all have to understand we have a lot of power. We could birth and make babies. We can make whole human beings without this world, without us, this world will stop because we are the ones that's making the people that's gonna be in the generation. So we gotta understand the power that we have, first of all. And then not only that, y'all don't be wanting to motivate nobody, or y'all don't even give people credit when they're motivating you. You know how many women I have on my timeline that I follow, that I like, that give me inspiration, that I actually watch and I actually enjoy them, because seeing people everybody don't have the same mindset. Some people don't like to see people winning, and that's understandable because they're in their losing season or they're in their off season. But guess what? I'm in the off season right now. I am not working. I'm actually a stay-at-home mom. I'm working on other things because I'm not physically bringing in checks every week or 2 weeks. Doesn't mean I'm not working. You know what I'm saying? So people have to look at their glass as more of half full than half empty and start appreciating things. And like I said, it's okay to give credit when credit is due. It's okay to say, oh my God, yeah, girl, you got me through this. When I'm on TikTok, I'm commenting all day. I'm liking stuff. I'm telling them this video got me through my day. You don't even understand how sad I was this morning, or after I did my morning meditation, I still just couldn't get right. And this video that you posted just made my day. I needed that. A lot of us don't understand that concept. You know what I mean? A lot of us just don't understand that sometimes we are motivating people. You could be a poor person. You could be a person that don't have much and still be motivating somebody, or still giving somebody the energy to just get up and do something. You never know the difference you're making in people's life. So that's why it's always good to try to stay positive, even if sometimes you could be in a negative space and sometimes you just don't want to be bothered. Sometimes it is good to just have that positive mindset and just to be happy and to be grateful and to be, thankful for the things that we do have, because it is hard out here. And sometimes it's not easy, to maintain a healthy living or to maintain a positive mindset, because there's a lot of negativity. Sometimes it starts at home with family. It's not always about friends and other people. Sometimes it does start at home with the family and the friends and the negativity and stuff like that. So people just have to really realize and understand the difference sometimes you can make in a person's life. I get my female friends and my TikTok friends and my Facebook friends and people that I don't even know sometimes. I'm just commenting on their stuff you gave me, that motivation. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you. And you never know. You might be making somebody else's day by saying that. You know what I mean? So I just want to say, I want us to just make sure that we start giving back to people. Make sure that we start letting people know that. And because I feel like people are so jealous and so envious nowadays, you don't even want to let a person know, okay, they did a good job, or they helped you, or they motivated you. You don't want to let people know that. And why not? Why not give that person that shine, that glory? Because, you're afraid that they're going to feel some type of way? Yeah, are you afraid they're going to feel some type of way that you gave them a compliment or you gave them a comment? Are you afraid that they're going to, feel like, oh, they're better than you? That's okay. Who cares what they think? Just the fact that you, I mean, yeah, it's nice to, let me not say that, because it's always good to care what other people think, but not saying that you should not care what they think, but in the same token, it's like, okay, don't worry about what nobody else think. You did your part. You gave your good energy out into the world. You showed that you have energy that can spread around. Like I said, this world, and I'm gonna keep saying this over and over, and people really probably don't believe me. People probably don't believe it. They probably hear other people saying it. I'm not even going off of what nobody told me or what I've seen or what I've heard. I'm going off of my almost 34 years old life experience. This world that we live in, it revolves around energy. Okay? It revolves around energy. The world, the space that you take up and occupy, it revolves around energy. So people have to understand, if you're being rude to somebody and being mean to somebody, the energy that you're going to get back is going to be the same, where you're not going to get positive energy. You have people in this world, don't get me wrong, that are very nice, that are very giving, and they still get the shit end of the stick. I apologize for those people, because I know that sucks, because that could make a person depressed and feel like life is just not fair for them, and I understand that. But we have to get back in this new year that's coming up. We got to start remembering, okay, let me say one thing. I know that, when I see this person, or when I see that company, or when I see this movement, I feel empowered. It's about feeling empowered. I want every woman to feel empowered. I want my men to feel empowered too. But I'm speaking on women because I know how hard it can be. I'm a mother of 4. We have after school activities. We have lunch, breakfast, dinner every day. Probably not breakfast because school days, but we have lunch, we have dinner, we have afternoon middle snacks. We have to make sure that they're clean, that they're looking decent. We have to make sure that they're happy. We have to sit down and talk to our kids. Like when I was in my working phase, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Like, not saying it's a phase, because I'm going back to work too for like a little part-time job, just while I'm in the process of starting this business to keep some money coming in, because, starting a business is really slow. But when I was in my working process, a year ago, I could remember myself barely even talking to my children. I remember I was just coming in, dropping them off, making sure they had something to eat, cleaning the house, and go right to work, come home, and they sleep, doing the same routine. To me, that was just my way of living. I thought that was right, because I knew I was making money for it. Yeah, I knew I was able to buy them things. I knew I was able to take them places. Not saying we're not doing it now because I'm not working, but I had money, but I didn't have time for them. So that just goes to show and say that, yeah, I like to having money, but I still didn't have no time with my kids. And my son was asking me to do football for 2 years while I was working. I'm like, I don't have time. I got to go to work. I can't do this. I can't do that. So me taking that time off and things happening the way they did, even though it wasn't all good things that happened, but it was something that happened. So I was able to take some time off, and I was able to focus more on it made me realize that, yes, I was getting money, but I was also just lacking time with my kids. And it got me motivated to be more present. Not saying I wasn't present, but it just made me focus more on being more present, talking to them more, seeing them more, finding out how was school, as I do every day, but just how's life, how you're feeling, you know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing for me. I am not going to hold y'all long. I'm about to get my eyebrows done. I wanted to show you this coffee that I had. So this is the one I got, the Frappuccino, and it is peppermint mocha. Oh my God, it's so good, y'all. As y'all can see, I ripped it. But like I said, just make sure y'all remember to give people their props. Let people know that you are, that you're proud of them. It's okay to let people know that they got you through a day. It's okay to let people know that they got you motivated. That's what we all about. That's how we empower each other. That's how we all win. At the end of the day, we have to empower each other. We have to show love. We have to show that we committed to showing love to one another, because if we don't do it, nobody else ain't gonna do it. And I'm not just talking, like all races, we supposed to stick together. I'm not a race person, but I feel like black people, we don't sit together enough. If we sit together a little bit more, we'll get a lot more accomplished, and we'll be so much more happier. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to give love. It's always good to show that you appreciate somebody. It's always good to be like, girl, you got me through this day, because you never know what they're going through. Because like I said, social media is just a platform. People could be faking the funk. We don't really know. But it's just the principle of just saying, girl, even if that wasn't how they was feeling today, they just posted just because, thank you for getting me through this lovely day. And, and I appreciate your presence. Your presence is beautiful. Women are so jealous, so envious. You don't even want to say that to each other. Why not? If I see a bad bitch walking by, damn, girl, you are fine. Like, that could make a person's day. You never know what somebody's going through. So just be more generous. It's the holiday season. Be a little bit more giving. Be a little more nice. I love y'all. Make sure I come back. Check me out again. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. See you guys.